Blessings, everyone. Welcome back to Kyle's Cavern. I hope you guys are having an awesome night. And I'm coming on today to do a little something different. This is actually a video recommended by one of our subscribers. Thank you so much for the suggestion of this video. The topic is going to be past life recall and also ways for you to actually access past life recall. So today's video is going to be about Hemi syncing. And I had to do a lot more research on myself because I think that it was something that I probably did non-intentionally if I either slept or meditated. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on Hemi syncing. And don't forget to, if you guys are interested in learning more, don't forget to leave comments down below on video suggestions, or if you guys are curious about any other things to do spiritually, meditative wise, or crystal wise, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It does a lot for the channel. And let's just jump right in. This is gonna be a fun video. So to all who are new, I'm Kyle. I am owner and operator here on YouTube as Kyle's Cavern, and also of Medicine Bag, where I educate people on holistic medicine and also crystals. So if you guys are interested in learning about how to access past life recall or Hemi syncing, then please stay tuned. I have had a lot of visions and dreams just going and coming into my spirituality. I think that at an early age, I didn't understand. Back in high school, middle school, I never understood the dream world or the astral world that much. So I would actually, when I was very young, I was actually constantly attacked in my dreams. So I was, waking up in sweats. I was having nightmares. So I think that when I became a lot more spiritual, when I start applying protection and different things that I would do to protect myself while I slept, that really helped. It helped tremendously, because you're so vulnerable when you're meditating or if you're astral traveling, because of course you're leaving your body for a moment. So you can definitely put some protection if you feel like you may need some life recall. I think honestly, I've had dreams on. I've had the most vivid dreams. Sometimes I've had dreams of people having powers, like opening portals. I used to have dreams of extraterrestrials coming to wherever planet I was on, and seeing the mothership, and seeing a lot of things in the world. We don't really know where we're going. We just know that some of us may not know where we're going, but some of us, if you're really aware of where you are in your dreams, then that could be a big thing. You can do a lot of control with what's happening in your dreams when you kind of like realize where you are in that place, in that scenario. So in the astral world, yes, Hemi syncing is something that I just do naturally, and I think that it wasn't something I just did naturally, and it wasn't something that I researched up until now, and it started to make a lot of sense. Now I did take some notes just so I won't lose track of what I'm saying, but Hemi syncing basically is when both hemispheres of your brain, your left and your right brain, are vibrating or in tune with one another, and that will be your beta and also your theta brain waves. So there are actually 5 different brain waves: gamma rays, you have beta waves, you have alpha waves, you have theta waves, and you have delta waves. And each of one of those brain waves have a different hertz that vibrates, and you have different things that you can help, I guess you can say, activate your different brain waves. So with Hemi syncing, will be your beta waves will be 12 to 30 hertz. Your theta waves will be 4 to 8 hertz. So that will be the hertz that your brain will be operating on. Now you can definitely, when you're Hemi syncing, the goal is to listen to those frequencies and those hertz so that they blend together, and then you have like almost like a laser focus of energy going in one direction. Some say that when you Hemi sync, you can stop a whole army. So that is really a lot of mental focus. The brain is a very powerful tool. I mean, our computers, our phones are have like a brain type of, function to it, almost human-like. So you can only just imagine what the human brain can achieve. Some cautions before we actually get into more detail about Hemi syncing, but when you're starting to Hemi sync, make sure that you are prepared mentally and physically. So you want to make sure that you are mentally safe, mentally okay, and also you want to make sure that you are physically grounded, physically safe, and a place where you won't be interrupted while this is happening for you. So if you have family members, if you have people in your house, them give you a few moments of your time for you to get yourself together, so because we all need that time to get ourselves together. So there are a few cautions with Hemi syncing. So it may cause hallucinations, it may cause dizziness, and if you're not wanting a euphoria, it could cause euphoric energies to your euphoric energies to awaken. Never listen to Hemi syncing tuning while you're driving, because that's not really a best place, because you kind of go into a dreamlike state when you're Hemi syncing. So that's not really a best place to do it while you're driving. Now, I do think that when you drive in general, you can go into a daydream. So it's kind of like that, but none of us should be doing that while we're driving, but it's similar to that. But you definitely don't want to be doing that on the road, because it's very, very dangerous. Syncing actually helps to improve and increase your mental focus. And it actually, if you have that monkey mind, that mind that just jumps all over the place, Hemi syncing can actually help focus your intention in one direction, and it's like, how we say, like a laser. It's very focused. Use Hemi syncing for concentration as well. So if you're looking to invite more concentration into your life, if you find yourself having that monkey mind, Hemi syncing can be a great method to help focus and direct your mind. And also, if you're doing alchemy, or if you're doing spiritual work, that will be a huge benefit for you, because you won't be distracted by outside noises. You'll be more focused in your meditation. You can actually do Hemi syncing, can actually be activated if you play an instrument as well. So musicians out there, you may actually be tapping into those beta and theta waves, not intentionally, just by you playing your instruments. And that's like a state of like bliss, daydreaming, but also focus. Working on that Hemi syncing, so that will, if you have that intention to want to activate past life recall, then definitely help you to dive deeper within yourself. Because even my mom says that she had dreams of being in Egypt. So it's just like, it's so many different things that can activate your Hemi sync. It's all about your focus and your intent while that's happening. So you kind of have to it's both parts of. Now, actually, I've grown up, my mom is actually left-handed and I'm right-handed, but she was actually forced to be right-handed, so now she's ambidextrous. So with me growing up with my mom, I was actually able to, she probably, she was able to access both parts of her brain. And so with her raising me and teaching me, I was able to, have different perspectives on things with myself. So I'm able to, with my meditations, I'll Hemi sync on command almost, without really having to go into like a full meditative state. Because also I'll play guitar as well, so that kind of helps with Hemi syncing as well. Be able to time travel when you Hemi sync, accessing different portals and dimensions when you are Hemi syncing. I will definitely put a chart right here so you guys can see the difference between a brain that is not Hemi syncing and a brain that is. When the brain is not Hemi syncing, is a lot more, the thoughts and the energy is a lot more chaotic in your brain. But when you Hemi sync, your brain waves, the energies are a lot more aligned and a lot more organized, and it goes into that focus and that laser direction. There are actually a few crystals, I know I talked about, I won't be talking about crystals in this video, but I do think there are crystals that can help with your Hemi syncing, and those are sunstone, moonstone, labradorite, and iolite. Iolite is actually a great stone for shamanic past life recall. So if you may have any jewelry, or if you may have crystals of iolite, you can definitely use that in your meditations to help with that laser focus and for that clarity, because it really does help to target your third eye and also your crown chakra. And also diamonds, I feel like, because diamonds really help with your crown chakra as well. But I think because you need that indigo, that purple energy, iolite is a very great stone to use for past life and shamanic recall. Beta waves, when you're in your beta waves, you are more alert, you're concentrated, and you're thinking. When you're in your theta waves, you are visualizing, you're in a trance, and you're daydreaming. So, of course, Hemi syncing will be the blend of those two together for a more potent, concentrated energy of intent. If you're open to learning how to practice Hemi syncing, I highly recommend it. But of course, remember the cautions of it, you know, the euphoric energies, making sure that you're not driving and listening to Hemi syncing frequencies, and you know, making sure that you're protected and grounded before you start, and you're not going to be interrupted or pulled out of it, because that could be very dangerous for your mind. It could be dangerous for you. It just can be dangerous for you in general. So definitely be mindful of when you're Hemi syncing. But dangerous, but I just think it's not like the most deadliest thing in the world to do, but I think that is something that when it comes to your mind and your mental organization, that is something that should be taken very, very seriously. You should be, you know, in a safe environment when you do practice. So yeah, this was just a little video on Hemi syncing. The dream world can be a very, very interesting place, and even the meditative world, when you're accessing the astral world, even when you're meditating, it could be a very interesting journey. So you definitely want to have certain tools ready for you when you're doing these things. So I really hope this helped anyone who is interested in Hemi syncing, and definitely do your own research on it. Just like the crystals always say, it's better for you to practice than someone like even me sitting here telling you ways to do it. I definitely recommend getting deeper and deeper into Hemi syncing, because some people can do it on command. Some people kind of need the realization of what it is, and then they're like, oh gosh, like okay, like let me like get into this. So definitely take your time. Make sure you're safe, make sure you are grounded, and I really hope that you guys give it a try, and also come back and leave comments down below, because I will love to hear your experiences. Even right now, I want you guys to comment down below any of your experiences with the dream world, because I know people are very sensitive and we can sense things right now because of the world. So definitely leave comments down below of your experiences with Hemi syncing or with the astral world. I would love to hear it. I love hearing about the celestial or astral world. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. Also recommend any crystal videos or any meditative videos down below, and I will get back to them as soon as possible. Syncing, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.